What up YouTube, how are we feeling today? Hope you're doing great, and today we're gonna have a look at the vendor reset because it's Tuesday and it's the last Tuesday of the month, so we were gonna get another episode of the Annex Initiative. Yes guys, in a few hours we will hear a lot more about the new content coming in February of next year, only 2 to 3 months away. So I'm very excited, and of course keep an eye on the channel. I will definitely cover all the news that is Division 2 related. Thanks for clicking my content, really appreciate you joining me, and if you like my content and want to help the channel out, smash that like button, hit me up with a comment down below, helps me tremendously within the YouTube algorithm, and of course hit that subscribe button with that little notification bell next to it to keep informed whenever I upload new videos. But are you ready? Let's go! And there we are guys, at the White House. The Bellstone everyday carriers for sale here, of course perfectly efficient on there. 115k armor, 3.7k armor generation and 5.5% weapon handling. Over to the Black Market T821. Could be a very nice buy if you want to go for Sadist as the talent. 14.2% SMG damage already on there, so you can roll the critical hit damage away for some damage to target, for example. Police M4 could be a lot better. If you want to go for in-sync and critical hit chance, you can definitely pick it up and roll the assault rifle to the max cap. Then over to the officers M9A1, handgun, go for the open world in my opinion. Backpack of Walker and Harris could be a lot better. Over to the chest of Araldi, same, not loving redesigned and skill damage on there. Over to the mod, 7% headshot, 4.8% damage reduction for your drone then of course, the 5.8% duration for your turret, and the 4.7% blast radius for your sticky. Let's jump over to the clan. And there we are guys, at the clan vendor. The Night Watcher is for sale here, of course, the named Gilligard with 100% scanner pulse haste, but that's just, everything is just trash if you ask me. Knee pads of Ongoing Directive could be decent with 12.2% weapon damage, so you can roll the 6% weapon handling away. Mask of Hardwired, armor regeneration, but you know my opinion, skill tier, so always craft it. The backpack comes with 9% status effect, but again, if you want to go for something else, it has skill tier, so it's easy to craft. MP5 ST. Not a great one, not loving the optimal range on the submachine gun, but in combination with Ranger and the maxed out optimal range, this could be a strange buy. If you want to buy it, definitely pick it up and then roll the SMG damage. Guard 45, pistol, go for the open world. Mask of Empress, this could be a very nice buy with the 4.7% critical hit chance already on there. Then in my opinion, roll that hazard protection away for some skill damage, and then you can opt it into your skill damage build. It's pretty nice to have it on your crit skill build. Over to the backpack of DNH, double blue on there, not loving the health in combination with leadership. Then over to the golden gloves, could be a very nice buy, almost 140k armor, 4k armor generation, so you can roll the headshot damage away for whatever you think is necessary. Mask of Walker and Harris, another great buy, 13.2% weapon damage, 5.4% critical hit chance, so you can roll the explosive resistance away for whatever you think is necessary. It's close to god roll. This is a very nice buy if you're still looking for it. 511 mask, you know my opinion about the 511, and then there is health on there, so no thank you. Over to the mods, 10.8% skill haste, 9% and share resistance, the 9.1% radius for your pulse, and the 8.5% speed for your Firefly. But let's jump over to the campus. And there we are guys, at the campus. The designated hitters for sale here, of course the name marksman rifle with perfect reformation on there, but it isn't a great buy if you ask me. Over to the M7 Hardened Carbon, maxed out damage to armor already on there, and Ranger. So this could be a very nice combination if you want to go for damage to armor. Then roll the marksman rifle to the max cap and you only have to optimize a little bit of headshot damage to get it to god roll. Military MK46, please leave it here. Mask of Murakami, skill damage already on there of 8.6%, so if you're still looking for it, then you can pick it up, roll that repair skills away for whatever you think is necessary. Empress International could be a lot better, not loving the combo, so please leave it here. Over to the mods, 9.9% skill haste, 6.3% burn strength for your chem launcher, the 4 extra stims for your hive, and the 5% skill haste for your pulse, and of course the 6.1% duration for your traps. Let's jump over to the theater. And there we are at the theater. The search is for sale here. Perfect spike on this rifle, of course, but the rest is just trash. Tactical Super 90 SBS, same, not loving the attributes. 1886, too low to buy. Same as for the Wyvern gloves, too low to buy as well. Knee pads of Petrov, same, too low to buy. Over to the 8.5% disrupt resistance for your first mod, the 4.9% skill haste for your mine, the 4% extra damage per enemy for, of course, your shield, the 5.8% damage for your firefly, and the 6% duration for your decoy. Let's jump over to the disease. And there we are, guys. First DZEs, the White Death is for sale here, of course, the marksman rifle with 137% headshot damage already on there, but that's just everything. Please leave it here. Model 700, same, too low in rolls. Military M60 could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. A 13.3% LMG damage is nice. Of course, next to that, the core attribute is damage to target out of cover, so you can roll the headshot damage away for some damage to armor, and the talent in sync is already on there. So if you're still looking for one, definitely pick it up. Mask of Ongoing Directive, too low weapon damage to pick up. The holster of Ongoing Directive could be a decent pickup with the 4.3% critical hit chance already on there, so you can roll the weapon damage to the max cap. Mask of Heraldry, health on there, and too low of weapon damage to pick up in combination with the critical hit chance. Then over to the Wyvern holster, weapon handling, status effects, no thank you. Just like the mods, you know my opinion of the DZ mods, way too expensive. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for the summit. Let's jump over. And there we are, guys. DZ South, the Mozambique specials for sale here. Perfect breadbasket on this named pistol, but that's just everything. Tactical Vector isn't a great buy if you ask me. The SMG damage is very nice, but then strained doesn't help you at all. Over to the G36C. Please leave it here, way too expensive to buy, and it's way too low in rolls. Magnum, same pistol, go for the open world. Backpack of True Patriot with health on there, no thank you. Rigger with a blue on there, no thank you at all. And you know my opinion, skill tiers are always crafted if you have the blueprint. Backpack of Empress International, no thanks with the weapon handling and repair skills on there. China Light Vest with status effect and weapon handling, no thank you, just like the mods. It isn't great to buy in the DZs, guys. Go for the open world or go for the summit. Let's jump over to our last DZ. And there we are, guys, last DZ. The Harmony is for sale here, of course, the named rifle with perfectly in sync on there, but it isn't a great buy. SCSG 12 could be a decent buy if you want to go for eyeless, because damage to target out of cover is already on there, so you can roll the shotgun damage to the max cap and optimize the rest to get it to god roll. M16A12, too low in rolls to pick up. Eclipse with the 7.6% skill damage could be a decent buy, but again, I would rather craft it with skill tier, of course. Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads, blue on their explosive resistance, no thank you. The Hanyu gloves, too low in attributes to buy in my opinion. Double blue on the knee pads of Gruppo, no thank you. Maybe the combination of hazard protection with the weapon damage, but the weapon damage is too low. Same for the mods, guys. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for the summit. Let's jump over to New York. And there we are, guys. First vendor in New York, the FAMAS is for sale here, but it's too low in rolls. Same as for the inventory MG5, too low in attributes to pick up. Military M870, same, too low to pick up. First wave PF45, you know my opinion, handgun, go for the open world. Chest of Petrov, too low in attributes as well. Petrov gloves, same. Rainbow roll with health on there, no thank you. Mask of Vulcan Harris, too low in attributes to pick up in my opinion. Then over to the mods, 10.1% critical hit damage, the 8.5% disorientation resistance. Then over to the 6.2% duration for your drone, and the 4.3% duration for your hive, and at last the 6% health for your decoy. Let's jump over to our last vendor of today. And there we are, guys, at our last vendor of today. The Tommy gun is for sale here, but it isn't a great one. I'm wavering on there, and rate of fire, no thank you. Model 700, too low in attributes as well. Resolute MK47, same. Magnum handgun, go for the open world. Chest of Providence could be something if you want to combine that trauma with the critical hit damage, because then you can roll the weapon handling away for whatever you think is necessary, and it already has a 13.6% weapon damage on there. So this could be something for your trauma build. Then over to the gloves of Araldi. Could be a lot better, not loving the weapon handling and the health on there. Alp's holster, it is just trash if you ask me. Over to the last mods, 8.6% blind to death resistance, the 17.1% incoming repairs, the 4.3% burn damage for your turret, the 4.3% duration for your cam launcher, and at last the 6.4% damage for your sticky. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today. Of course, tomorrow I'm gonna show you Cassie Mendoza closing this vendor reset off. Hopefully she has some must buy for us, because this week's vendor reset doesn't have that much to buy in my opinion. Of course there are a few decent buys here and there, but there isn't a must buy in my opinion. And guys, don't forget, in a few hours we have the second episode of the Annex Initiative. I'm definitely gonna cover all the news about that, because I'm very hyped to hear what all the changes is going to be for the new update in February of next year. So keep an eye on the channel, but for now, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course, the notification bell. PurePrime out!